From Cincinnati, welcome inside Crosley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. On the mound for the Reds, Brady Singer. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Turkey Stearns up now for the Tigers. And we are underway.
Nope, ball one.
The 1-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Al Kaline up now for the Tigers.
Oh.
Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, the center fielder.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. Right through there for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Hit on the ground to the right side. Morgan throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz tosses to first. Inning over. Leading off, Sal Stewart. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. close, but called the ball. And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Johnny Bench.
Dude, he's slugging over 550 this year. We're talking total bases via home runs, doubles, triples at times. He's shown some big-time power this year, so I'm going to be looking for him to make an impact with the bat in this one. No doubt about it.
Elly De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second, Javi Baez digs in right side. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kirk Gibson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. But no chance. That's an infield single.
That is seven. The third baseman, Colt.
So a man at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Heath. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Way outside. And that's ball 2. That one missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here is Alex Bryant. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance to turn it 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Next to hit, Kevin McGonigal. And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Thank you, mate.
Next is the designated hitter, Al Kaline. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Suarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Suarez in his 12th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Got him. Now one away.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
No, that's a ball.
Adam Dunn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Hey! Woo!
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6.
Tony Perez, the next to hit for the Reds.
Perez.
First pitch, not close.
Oh!
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Pitch is in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. Chopped left side. Whips it to first, and that ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Nice grab. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Tigers. The catcher number
So up next, Victor Martinez. Rounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Baez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Baez runs, and he hits a ground ball right side. That's out number 3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And a ground ball to first. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You'd love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball right side. Bryant takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Whoa.
Bounced up the middle. Baez fires over to first. And that'll do it. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Key.
That one ripped left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now the first baseman, Alex Bryant. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Man at second. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
What a stop to first. On the money. Nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Turkey Stearns digs in now. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-1. Strike on the inside corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the dirt, throw down to third, but he's back safely. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. De La Cruz whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. Morgan with another scorching run of play lately. First pitch misses.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The 1-2. High chopper to third. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. 0-1 so far. Just missed. High fly ball out to center field. Takes it in for the out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. He's been a great free agent side. That's in there. That's strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information.
On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet warning, Zingy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
K-line leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Granderson at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Victor Martinez up now for the Tigers. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So here's Baez now. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the scoreboard. What a shot. Javi Baez blasts one out. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now, Kirk Gibson. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Up next is the Tigers, the third baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Colt Heath. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next is the Tigers.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Chase Petty.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Alex Bryant. In the air, left field. Done. Moving back for this one. And that'll do it. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Done.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Inside.
Perez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Baez. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Johnny Bench now at the plate, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Here's a high chopper. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Reds go down quietly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Kevin McGonigal.
The second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Caleb Ferguson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santillan getting cranked up as well. Out there to center. Friedel on the move. And there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Turkey Stearns. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Al Kaline. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 gone now. Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And in its second with an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez will hit next. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Hey!
The 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Granderson under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, the right fielder, number 4.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Tigers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground right side, fair ball. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Reds, the first baseman.
Back to the top of the order. Sal Stewart, the next to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Joe Morgan getting ready to hit.
Ball.
On the ground. And foul ball. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 1 out. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. 2 on, 2 outs.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying and gone. A 3-run dinger, and they get a few back.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Yeah, he won't.
So 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. He brought it back.
They typically put the best athletes up the middle, and this center fielder makes an excellent leaping catch to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back. We're in the
number
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Javier Baez. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Up next,
Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gibson digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one almost got him. Man at second, and it's 1-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz. 1 away.
Up next to the Tigers, the third baseman, Cole.
Here's the third baseman, Colton Heath. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw bounces, but he's out at third.
Especially when you're trying to strike third base, you have to get a decent jump off the pitcher. That wasn't it right there. Even though the throw skips in, they still slap the tag on him in time. Not a great attempt right there.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Morgan tosses to first, and that's the third out. Tigers are shut down there as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Reds, Adam Dunn.
Number 44, Adam Dunn.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Rips one to right. And there's one away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run. But no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Perez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just roars in on the hands.
And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. Has grounded out a couple of times. So coming into the game now on defense, George Kell. He's the new third baseman.
That can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Andrew Miller comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around the score and tie this ball game up.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. The Tigers holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave one. They trail it 5-4. Emilio Pagan on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Pagan, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-2 stays alive. And missed, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
McGonigal in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Yo, one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Marte on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now. Turkey Stearns up now for the Tigers.
Stearns.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead at 5-4. Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds. Noel B. Marte.
Noel B. Marte. Now
Lopez gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Stearns settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stewart batting with one down takes a strike.
That's a ball.
The Tigers trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. McGonigal jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Next for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. 0 for 3 in this one.
Up.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson. Well, 1-run game. Digging in. Al Kaline. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. This one in the air, center field. Friedel moving under this one. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Tigers.
And next up for the Tigers, Curtis Granderson.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Oh,
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Littell warming up as well. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2. Got him. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that
one. Martinez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz.
Now pitching for the
Anibal
Tigers,
Sanchez
number
on to try and
19,
close it out.
Anibal
A chance at his first save of the year. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Baez fires over to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the
the
ninth.
third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Outside low, ball one. The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope, that's
just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk,
That's out the
then
corner.
you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's two away. So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn.
Number 44.
Sanchez going for save number one in this spot. That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Reds need to rally if they're going to extend their win streak. They're in the last half of inning number 9. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.